A very tiny frog. Can you see this little guy over here? At the end of my net.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you can come here a bit. Okay. Can you see this little frog?
Yeah.
So this is an adult.
Oh,
So this is as big as they get.
It's
So
a
this
tree
is
frog,
no, this is not a tree frog. This is a micro hylid. So from the name micro, it already tells you lah. Micro means small, right? So this is a micro hylid.
can I touch it?
Is your hands clean?
Maybe.
Do you have any insect repellent or mosquito? Okay, then you can. But these guys are very fast to jump. It might jump.
It's
So
already big.
Oh, you pet a frog. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he ran away.
It's gone.
yeah. So this is I didn't really get a good look at it, but I think it's Microhyla muclesur. So muclesur is narrow-mouthed frog. So these guys, they actually eat ants.
Okay.
So when you think of frogs, when I was young, right, all the cartoons I watched, they show frogs will just sit and then their tongue will catch. Actually, that's not true. They would actually sit beside a trail of ants and then just pick them off one by one. They don't, take out their tongue to catch them. My whole childhood was a lie watching all those cartoons. But yeah,
So just now was an adult.
an adult.
Wow.
Yes. So you saw that it's so small, but it managed to jump very far, right? So that is their defense mechanism. Because they are very small, which means that they are like perfect food for anything lah. Anything also wants to eat them. They are perfect size. So what they lack in size, they make up in leg muscles. So because their legs are so muscular, they can actually jump like maybe 30 times their length. Yeah. Very amazing frog. And they're actually all over us. They are all around us actually. Bukit Kiara Park app. So within the app, it has a camera function. So you can actually scan the code through the app and it tells you what tree it is. But if you're an iPhone user like me, the app is not available for you.
Only Android.
So only for Androids at the moment because you have to download an APK or something. Yeah. Digression from fireflies, but this tree is actually a wild mangosteen. This is a wild mangosteen tree. So sometimes when it's fruiting, you'll actually see the mangosteens and you might see them on the floor, on the forest floor. And all these little saplings are from the mangosteen. These are all mangosteen, wild mangosteen saplings. Their fruits are very much smaller than the mangosteens that we eat.
Have you tried?
I've not tried, but the much smaller. I've seen it.
Ah.
The bridge is very, very steady. It's been very recently replaced. JLN put up a new one, so it's very steady. So we can cross the bridge. A bit like a screen. Time to put it in. Ta-da! Firefly! The first one that you can actually see up close. Up close to you first.
Ooh. Yeah.
Green.
Green color.
So you see how big it is, right?
Yeah.
So this is the pyrocelia. And this is a pyrocelia. And this is an adult male. And how can I tell it's a male? How can I tell it's a male? Is because if you look at the light, do you see that there's two rows of light? It kind of looks like an equal sign. So the males will have two rows of light. So it's not very bright right now. It's tuned out. It's turned down the brightness of its own light because our lights are turned on and my white light was on a bit. So this guy, they don't really blink. If you notice, it wasn't blinking. The one just now we saw flying up, you saw it was blinking, right? This one is not blinking.
This one, that constant
Glow.
Okay.
It did like, brighten up a bit though, just now.
Yeah, but doesn't blink.
It's not a blinking. It's not a continuous blink. These guys don't blink. So you see, when we think of fireflies, it's always kendip, or kunang, kunap. There's so many different words. But this is not the kalip type. This is not the bling type. This is just the glowing one. So, and
Can you call them glowworms?
no, they're not glowworms. Glowworms are, you find them in caves.
I see.
Very popular in New Zealand. Yeah. These are fireflies, different, completely different animal altogether. So this one, for the longest time, any time that we find this, we always see male. We have never seen a female. So we suspected that they followed the same pattern as the Lamprigera. So the Lamprigera is the largest firefly here. And they have a very unique method of survival. They are sexually dimorphic, meaning adult male and adult female don't look the same. They actually look very much different from each other. Size, ability to fly is a whole thing as well. So for the Lamprigera, only the males can fly. So how the life cycle of the firefly works is that after they reach that certain point of being in the larvae stage, they would pupate like how caterpillars pupate and then emerge as butterflies. They follow a similar method. So they would pupate. The males will emerge as flying insects. So they look like this but maybe bigger a bit. Bigger, like medium cockroach size. See, it's brighter now. So the males would emerge as the flying insect. The females would emerge from the pupa and they will actually look like the larva. They will take on the larval form but have a change of color. They will be cream to near to whitish color. So for this one, for the longest time we've only seen male. So we guess that maybe they follow same method. You know, like the female, the only like the Lamprigera, only males can fly, females cannot fly. So one of my colleagues actually found a larva that was so big, and she gave it to Monash. Gave them because they have a lab and they have a terrarium where they can raise it, and they tried to see whether it will pupate. It pupate and it emerged as a female. First time that they're seeing a female, and it's in the larva form. It looks exactly like the larva but it's white, and the female cannot fly. So now we know that these guys are also dimorphic. It's their way of survival. So only the males can fly, females cannot fly. Females remain as a larva for the rest of their life.
The larvas will stay in the tree tops or
They would be on
ground?
the ground. Some of them can climb, but we usually see them on the ground. We have never seen this female in the wild before. Only in captivity, only one time. Yeah, so
how do they decide whether to become male or female? Is it
don't.
the weather?
The minute they are, as a larva itself, their gender is already there the minute they hatch.
Preset already.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
preset like us.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like the kind of
Yeah,
fish
it's
where
not
they
like
can
that.
transform
Yeah,
from
it's
male
not
to
like
female.
that.
It's not
Yeah,
like that.
certain fishes can do that. Like when the alpha male dies or what, then the largest female will
becomes
actually
a male.
transform into a male. This is not the same with fireflies.
I see.
Yeah. So so there's some snails here.
Oh.
So be a bit careful. Don't start the snails because they are firefly food.
Huh? The
So
snails.
the adults, they are herbivores.
Yeah.
The larvae are a whole different story. The larvae are carnivorous.
Right.
And they eat snails. Snails, any soft-bodied animals are snails. A photographer in India saw them eating leeches, but don't worry, we got no leeches here. Bukit Kiara is leech-free.
The snail is bigger than the firefly.
Yeah, they can eat.
Oh,
You know how?
like
So when the
nibble,
larva finds a snail, it will attach to the body. It will make a hole, it will puncture, and it will secrete a digestive enzyme. So that enzyme basically dissolves the inside of the snail to make it soft and liquidy. And the snail and the firefly larva just slurps it up like a smoothie.
It's just attached all the way, waiting for it to die like that.
Yeah. It's a snail smoothie essentially. They have a snail smoothie.
Yesterday you really played with this. Right, man.
I want to keep him inside for too long.
Ew.
I just want to come out.
If you look at it, it kind of looks like a kwachi, right?
Yeah. Sunflower seed.
But this is the kwachi that you cannot eat. Forbidden kwachi. Go on top there. Okay.
Is there any law you cannot take a firefly out? No law?
There's really no law, but we don't bring them out lah. they don't really survive outside of a forest very well. Like even with Monash, because Monash is a scientific institution, so they can take specimens because they're actually studying them. But even then, you know, the ones they take out sometimes don't survive.
Look at that.
Bye. So you see, it's not really blinking. It's just
just glow.
it's just glowing. You know, it's just there. You see, and it's green in color. The one that we saw just now was yellowish. So sometimes from their color, their blinking pattern, whether fast or slow, we can sort of guess what is it. Yeah. So the one that we saw just now was Colophobia. This is Pyrocelia. So we've already seen 2 out of 9. So over here, you're going to notice that the whole way down, we're going down a bit, and there are lots of roots here. So just be a bit careful. Try not to step on the roots if you can, because when you step on the roots, you're actually harming the plants. That they look very normal, but it's when your lights are off that you see their beauty.
Bioluminescent mushroom.
Yes, they glow in the dark mushroom basically. But unfortunately, your cameras can't pick them up. Yeah, you need like the professional camera with super good, like, low exposure to the red. So previously, it's actually a rotting tree log. And I came here, I think 1-2 months ago. It was the whole thing, a whole line of bioluminescent mushrooms. It's very beautiful, all glowing in the dark there. Yeah.
Nice.
Here, tracks. So they would come from up there, and then they'll come zoom down over here.
Mountain biking trail.
Now this, you're gonna get a very nice aroma. What's it?
Wild
It
herbs.
smells like eucalyptus. No?
It's like a wild herb.
It's very aromatic, very nice smell. Does it remind you of anything?
Like minyak angin also.
Eucalyptus menthol.
Right.
Very close, very close. It's from this plant actually. What you're smelling is from the
Ginger.
dried up bark. Yes, you're right.
Ginger. Yeah.
This is wild ginger. So what you're smelling is wild ginger. They use the use of this is they extract the oil, and that's why you get your massage oils. Your massage oils, your essential oil, the ginger ones come from this. Yeah, they're very beautiful flowers that are red, and they actually flower from the ground. But there's none flowering now. A couple of them were flowering maybe 1-2 months back. Yeah, so all these standing up ones are all these that are standing up. This one, and then over there you can see this tangkai here. This is wild ginger. lah.
Sounds
So
alright. Punch.
this one, yeah, it's like just growing.
Yeah.
So when their stems are dry, then you get this very nice smell, you know, when you break the bark and then the oils are there. You get this really nice aromatic smell. Yeah. So now you know where your nice massage oils come from. Retention pond.
Retention pond.
So if you come here in the daytime, then it's much more clearer to see lah. Now because it's night, we can't really see, but yeah, you'll see that it's actually a very nice pond.
Man-made.
No, I don't think this is man-made. I think this is a natural pond. And the water from here, part of it actually flows into KLGCC. But if you look at the KL structure plan, KLSP 2040, that was recently unveiled by DBKL, I think a few months back, that stream of water that goes into KLGC that originates from here is not in the map.
Oh.
They have omitted it from the map. I don't know why.
The plan.
Like it was cremated or what?
The stream is natural and it flows into
I was just
KLGCC.
never registered.
So it's just they've omitted it from the map. They removed it. I don't know why. Maybe for their own, reasons. They don't want to show that they have any, water source affiliation from here or what. But yeah, they've omitted.
I think it's they don't want to risk the developments being stopped for any nature
Yeah,
reasons.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons. So you can hear all the frogs. You can hear some frogs are calling right now because we're near water. Yeah.
Under here,
Yes, it's very near, but
right here, under here somewhere.
it's very near, but
There's one here and one on the left side. Underneath the
sound right. That is the Nicobar cricket frog. That one.
Ooh,
It's very, very nearby.
somewhere here.
Nicobar cricket frog.
Nicobar cricket frog.
As in Nicobar and Andaman Island.
Yeah, Nicobar cricket frog.
That means from India.
Could be. It's somewhere there. Somewhere there. Yeah.
I don't know, it's so very
It's very difficult to find them.
The grass is so long, it's hard to see.
Very difficult to find them, but yeah, they're here lah. Nicobar cricket frog.
Wow, from the sound you can tell what species.
I recognize the call. Sounds like there could be a bird or maybe a bat flying around. I can hear something else.
Ooh. Hello.
You can hear, yeah. I don't know what is that actually. I don't think so because the pond already starts there, the grass actually. So not too sure what it could be. But yeah, pretty cool. It's actually coming from somewhere there.
On the left. It's from the left.
The floating light. Lava. So baby firefly. Lights off this so that I can find where it went. So it's this one when you see it, right? That one. Okay, I see it. I see it. When you see how small this guy is, you will terkejut. Alright, so I'm going to turn off my light. Okay. Can you see that little tiny dot down there? So your light needs to be turned off. If not, you can't see the light. Can you see that?
Yes.
The little green dot?
Yes.
That's a firefly lava.
It's also on the butt, is it? Under
Yeah, it's on the end of their body. It's at the rear end of their body. So if I turn on my red light, look at how tiny that is. Can you see that worm-like thing there? That's the lava.
Tiny.
This is the lava of the firefly. This little worm. So you can hold a while. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving around. So if I put my hand, then it's a bit clearer lah. You can see it a bit more clearer. But yeah, that's the lava.
a little worm thing.
That little worm thing. So if I move my light, the light is actually turned on. Wait, it might take some time for the eyes to adjust after the red light. So definitely I think it's turned off its light for a while. But yeah, that's a firefly lava. So this one, we need to check what it looks like. This is, okay, so this is Colofotia. This is the Colofotia lava. So the first one that we saw that was blinking and yellow in color that flew high up, this is the lava.
Yeah.
This is their baby. So it's very, very tiny.
This one, the females are flyers or?
Females are flyers, yeah. So they would both emerge as the flying ones. For the males, you will see that equal sign of light, two lines. Females, you will see like a minus sign, only one row, only like minus like that lah. Yeah, and then the males, you see two. So that's how we distinguish that species, male and female. And then this is their little baby lava lah. Yeah, I mean they can grow bigger, but this the one, the size that we found was this small lah. So now that you've seen this one, when you see the Lamprigera, then you will know why they're called the world's largest firefly. That one is like maybe 100 times bigger than this. If I had to guess lah. It's not long. It's thick lah. This is
largest.
What
lava.
is that? Ew. Ew.
Dia macam ulat bulu.
Is that lava?
Termites.
Ooh, big.
Ew.
So this is the lava of the world's largest, if not the world's largest firefly, which is the Lamprey-Gera. So we have seen the lava grow up to 12 cm before. So just to give you context, 12 cm is like about this big. Yeah, this one is nowhere close to 12 cm. I would say this is maybe 5 or 6. So this is half the length of how big they can actually be. So this is the other species that exhibits dimorphism. So when the female emerges, it will actually look exactly like this, but just become white color.
Oh, there's so many ants.
These are termites. They are not ants. They are, yeah, these are termites. So yeah, because I shine my white light.
Oh, okay.
So they are very.
Was that a frog?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I saw a frog just now. Small frog. Yeah.
If it's a small frog, then very difficult to find because they camouflage
I saw
very
it
well.
near that like leaf right there.
Over here,
Yeah.
it could also have been fitted. Oh no, you're right. It's over here. There, do you see this? Do you see this little guy? Yeah, that's the same one. That's cutie. So this is the Mucliser narrow-mouthed frog. It's the one that we saw earlier that jumped off very fast. So to compare, right, this is my thumb and that's the frog. So you can see just how big, or rather how small they are.
Now you want to try.
So you have to be very gentle. It might jump.
It jumped
It jumped, yeah.
It's not-
very fast.
Not tame.
Oh, it's over here. So one way of how we catch frogs is we catch them from the front so they can't jump. And it's really wriggling inside my legs. It's going to try jumping again.
Oh, I got it just
You
now.
caught it just now and then it jumped off, right? Yeah, so because these guys, they are very quick to jump. So sometimes it's quite difficult to catch them also. And because one defense mechanism that frogs have, if something catches them, is that they actually pee. So
Pea?
the pee makes them very slippery.
Oh.
Easy to squeeze through and jump away. So if I on my white light, and if you come down here, you can see that that's their face. And they actually have pincers, like ants, yeah. So that's what they use to hold onto the snails. So this out here is like armor. So it's like, if they feel threatened, they would actually curl up into a ball. Yeah, to protect the underside of their body, because the underside of their body is very soft and mushy. But they also have their own defense mechanism, because on the underside of their body, they have these very fine hairs, which will release a fluid which makes them taste bad lah. Yeah.
This species,
It just curled up.
so this species doesn't fly.
No, this one only the male can fly, female cannot. Female will look like that but white color. Yeah,
Lamprey-Gera.
Lamprey-Gera.
The giant species.
In Thailand, they also have this Lamprey-Gera, but they look different. They are orange, a bit orangey. So their light is very bright. It's a chemical reaction. It's an enzyme. The enzyme is called luciferase. So
Luciferase, as in the devil.
Luciferase, yeah. So it's that enzyme that creates this reaction that produces the light.
Lucifer related to fire.
Yeah. It all goes back to fire. Yeah, it's a male. So you see, it's not glowing. I mean, it's not blinking, and it's very nice green color. The thing with Bukit Kiara is it's quite a popular hiking destination. It's also a very popular mountain biking destination. Because we are near Hartamas, we are near Mount Kiara, so a lot of the expats love to come here for mountain biking. In fact, Bukit Kiara started out as a mountain biking hill, and it has one of the best mountain biking trails. It's top 2 in Southeast Asia. One more is in, I think, Thailand. So we are in top 2 lah. And because of that, sometimes there are accidents that happen. Someone, whether it's with a mountain bike or whether it's a hiker on their own, they might have had a fall or they might have gotten lost. So what JLN and the Bomba have done, if they've identified the trails which gets the most foot traffic lah, whether it's mountain bike or hikers lah, and along these trails they've put up these Bomba markers. So if let's say I'm hiking, I come here and I feel like, oh, I'm lost or I've had a fall, I injured my leg. If I come across this marker, all I have to do is call Bomba, tell them that, hey, I've had a fall, I'm at A01. So they have the coordinate.
Right.
And because there are roads all over inside Bukit Kiara, ambulance can actually drive up to the entrance there. They can come in, get me and bring me up very fast.
That's
So
a good idea.
That's one of the good qualities of Bukit Kiara lah. One thing is the roads. So ambulance, police cars, Bomba trucks can come in. It's very fast for them, and the coordinates is there, so they know exactly where you are. Yeah, I once had someone email me like in the afternoon, one random day, telling me I'm lost. I'm at B15. Email me. I told them please call. I sent them the Bomba number, and then I said please stay there. Don't venture anywhere else. Otherwise, Bomba come ready and you're not there. Yeah. Kiara then decided that, you know what, let's do a study here at Firefly. If you don't know, the first time Firefly in the city, like, whoa, normally you think of Firefly, you have to go Kuala Selangor. Here in the city. So, FOBK got a grant, some grant funding from UNDP, and they carried out a citizen science project wherein they trained volunteers to go in and do data collection, and then on the back end, learn how to analyze the data and then turn it into graphics which we can use for conservation purposes later. So that started in 2020, end of 2020, 2021, and it's been ongoing. The funding was for a year, and then after that they decided, okay, no, let's just do it. We don't need the money, we'll do it ourselves. So it's purely volunteer driven now. So based on that data that we collected, we now have 9 species of fireflies in Bukit Kiara. We have 5 more than Kuala Selangor. Kuala Selangor only has 4 species, we have 9. We have more species than Kuala Selangor. And for the size that Bukit Kiara is, about 400 acres, for it to be able to sustain 9 different species is a really big deal. It's a very big deal. So this walk is just to show you guys the fireflies and other interesting things that you may find inside. So our walk today, about 20% of it will be in the trail, and 80% of it will actually be on the road. So we'll see fireflies in the road as well. Don't worry.
It's a lot lah.
I wouldn't say a lot, because the fireflies here that we're going to see are solitary fireflies. They're not like the Kuala Selangor ones. The estuarine species, they are congregating fireflies. So they all congregate on the trees together. Once here, they're solitary. They'll be flying here, flying there. Yes. The weather has been quite good for the past few days. It's been raining non-stop. It was very cold and nice. And today it was a bit hot, but I think now it's quite cool. Fireflies prefer cool weather. So good chance of us seeing fireflies. And from the 9 species, we have the largest, if not the world's largest firefly. And we also this year discovered the 9th species. And that's a species that has not been seen for 100 years. So the last time anyone saw this firefly was in the 1920s, and now we are seeing it here again. So it's very, very significant.
Can you figure out where it came? Where they came from suddenly? Or how they be?
They've probably just been here all along, and we've never seen them or identified them, because to identify you definitely need to be a firefly specialist to know what it is. If I were to see it, I would think it's another species. But it's actually this species. You need like a proper microscope to actually see the differences, and you need to study fireflies to know it. That's where the specialists come in. Closely with universities, the scientist that kickstarted the whole program is a scientist from FRIM. Her name is Dr. Nada Bakudin. And there's a firefly that she named in here as well. She named it. And then now we're working with a Dr. Wan Farida from Malaysia. She's a firefly specialist as well. So that's what we're going to do. There's a little map up ahead. I'll show you our route. But most important right now is safety, because of course we are going into the forest. So number one is to just be respectful. We walk as a group at all times. We have a nice, cute little group tonight. Walk as a group at all times. If you want to stop for a water break, or you just want to catch your breath, or you saw something, let me know. We can stop. Anytime also we can stop.
We're not going to that route.
No, we're not going in here.
Oh.
We're going after that.
Okay.
So please watch where you're walking. You can see with the red light. Watch where you're walking. At certain points where I feel like, okay, we might need to turn on our white light, then I'll let you guys know. You can shine the white light. Okay. There's some points where we're going down a bit, and towards the end, we're actually going to do a little bit of a walk afterwards. It's not dangerous, it's not too steep, it's okay. And we will go at a slow pace, so everybody it's alright. Any other questions?
Could Kuala Selangor have more species except we just don't know
the
about
ones
it?
that the scientists have identified is four species of five.
Oh.
They have not seen others so far. We don't know, maybe there's more. I mean, maybe we have more here. Maybe there's 10, maybe there's 11, 12 species. Just that we need time to find them as well. Yeah. Okay, so if everyone is all good, we'll start.